Good evening, viewers. Welcome back to A Netrunner Odyssey. I'm Odysseus, and today we're going to be mixing it up a bit. This is going to be hopefully, well, it's the second, but the first proper playthrough in what's hopefully going to be a series of Lord of the Rings: The Living Card Game playthroughs. So, what we're going to try and do is, I'm reasonably new to the game. I've done a small tutorial video, which I hope was kinda helpful. It's not so much a tutorial for the game, but more a tutorial for how to play it on Octagon. So I tell you shortcuts and stuff, and I will be reiterating most of that during my videos. I'm going to work my way through the quests in chronological order, so I'm going to start with the very first core set quest, and I'm going to try and complete them all. Now, I haven't decided yet what's going to happen if I lose a quest, if I'll retry it or just move on, because I'm not very good and I am playing solo. Yeah, and I'm also limiting myself to, well, pretty much the card base that I have physically. So we're going for core set and some of the Mirkwood series, but not a lot else. This is almost a core set deck. This deck I've built up here. But we're going to give it a shot. I don't promise victory in any of these videos, but at least it will be fun. So we're going to go ahead and do flies and spiders. So you're travelling through Mirkwood Forest, carrying an urgent message from King Thranduil to Lady Galadriel of Lorien. As you move along the dark trail, the spiders gather around you. 1B. The nastiest things they saw were the cobwebs, dark, dense cobwebs with threads extraordinarily thick, often stretching from tree to tree, or tangled in the lower branches on either side of them. There were none stretched across the path, but whether because some magic kept it clear, or for what other reason, they could not guess. The Hobbit. So we need 8 progress to progress this. We have an old forest road out and a forest spider, which is going to engage us this turn. We got a pretty decent hand, and we are, yep, we're immediately, well, I mean, we can't kill the spider in one go anyway. So we're going to play out Steward of Gondor this turn. Actually, sorry, I should start the game by assigning my stuff and drawing my card. So we'll put Steward of Gondor on Denethor, removing a resource from Aragorn and Fieldred for that. We'll immediately tap that, give Denethor two more resources. Yep, we'll bring out the Daughter of Nimrodel also. So that's going to complete our deployment phase. Questing, we're going to quest with absolutely everyone. So we're questing with 5 against 3. It's not very good, but it's the best we've got at the moment. Aragorn's going to ready himself with the free resource token that Fieldred gives. He's going to give it to Aragorn. Aragorn's going to spend it to ready. And let's go. So what do we draw? King Spider. Oh, now that's nasty. Okay, so we'll just exhaust Aragorn then. So 5 against 5. We're going to travel to the Old Forest Road. We get to ready someone. And we are going to ready Denethor. Now we're in a bit of a pickle now because Spider comes down, King Spider comes down. Both get a shadow card. We only have one defender. Denethor is going to defend. This 6.5 a dozen really. He's going to defend against the forest spider, and then this one will go undefended. Raise my defending player's threat by 4. That is not nice. But it's 3 against 3, so the attack is nullified. King Spider gets undefended on Aragorn. None of that, but he does get 3 wounds. Not a good start. Okay, so I will exhaust this to add 2 more resources to Denethor. Now I want to save this forest snare for any nasties that come out. So we're going to go ahead and bring out Guard of the Citadel, paying our resources, and Gluine. We will exhaust our Daughter of Nimmerdale to heal 2 wounds on Aragorn. Now that's going to be us for deployment. We're going to quest with Aragorn, Theodred, Guard, and Gluine. Actually, 4 against 1 card in the staging area. Do we want to draw a card more than we want to? Travel? No. We're going to go for this just now. We're going to use Theodred's free resource token, spend it on Aragorn to ready him, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deployed to the quest versus another Forest Spider 2, so we do get free progress. So we immediately get rid of that. Engagement, the spider comes down. Again, we're in a pickle. This is not a good situation. So Denethor is going to defend against this spider because it has strength 3 this turn. Aragorn will go ahead and defend against the king spider, and this one unfortunately will have to go undefended. So we'll do this forest spider first. Well, we get rid of our Steward of Gondor, which is a blow. But it's 3 against 3, there's no change. King Spider, choose and exhaust 1 character he controls, but Aragorn is already exhausted because he's defending, so no damage there. The last one is going to go on Aragorn, no shadow, but it does get an R2 wounds. We are not doing well at all, as always happens. Okay, so we'll refresh. We're going to immediately exhaust Daughter of Nimmerdale to heal the 2 damage. Now, we'll play out the Celebran Stone on Aragorn. Which is much nicer. Now we were going to, that's us for deployment, so we're going to quest for 4, 5, 6. So we're going to quest for 6. Actually, we're going to quest for 5. And we will ready Aragorn with the resource that Theodred would give us. So we're questing for 5 versus 1. So we get 4 progress, which is good. Now, oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. So we were going to immediately travel there. Actually, do we want to save this? No. We're going to travel there. We get to ready someone, so we're going to ready Theodred. We will assign shadow cards. We will assign defenders. So now Denethor is going to defend against the King Spider. Guard of the Citadel will defend against the Forest Spider. This Forest Spider, I think, We'll defend with Fearwood. Actually, we're going to leave it undefended on Fearwood and hope he doesn't die, so we can kill one this turn. So we'll go ahead and do Denethors first. There's no shadow, so it's 3 against 3, no damage. No shadow here, so it's 2 against, unfortunately, nothing, so he goes. And undefended on Fearwood, no shadow, 2 damage. Denethor is exhausted. We then get to strike back with Aragorn and Fearwood for a total of 5. And we will kill we'll go ahead and kill the King Spider, I think, this turn. So exhaust them both, kill the King Spider. So refresh, get some back, and just before, sorry, I took that last turn, I'll exhaust Clear Line to draw another card. This is good, so I'm going to exhaust the Daughter of Nimrodel to heal Fearwood's 2 wounds. Now, with choice here, we can get back our Yep, this is what we'll play. I'm going to play out the Erebor Hammersmith for 2 to get Steward of Gondor back into our hand. Now, actually, I want to play out the Steward of Gondor this turn, but also want to do some damage. I think, yeah, we're going to bring it out. This is wrong move. This is possibly the wrong move. And we'll add 2 to Denethor, which we will immediately get rid of to bring out another Daughter of Nimrodel. We've got absolutely no more resources, so we're going to quest for 4, 5, 5 will do it for the moment, and we'll ready Aragorn with the resource from Fearwood. Oh my god, we get Hammerhorns, which is disgusting, but in 2 turns we can snare it unless we can control our threat in some way. But the good thing is we're kind of set. We're not in any immediate danger just now, so Denethor will defend against this spider. The Erebor Hammersmith actually will defend against this one, so go ahead and resolve that. +1, 3 against 3 is nothing. And Hammersmith, choosing to discard 1 attachment. Oh, come on. Okay. And it's 2 against, so I guess one wound on him. Now we can attack back. So Denethor's exhausted, the Hammersmith's exhausted. We will attack back with Aragorn for 2 damage on one of them. Just make it this one. We'll tap our... sorry, I completely forgot our willpower versus this one. So we'd quested for 4, 5 versus 1. So we've got 4 tokens, so we get +1 on this, and this goes. Very sorry about that. We tap the Daughter of Nimmerdale to heal this wound on Aragorn. We'll tap Gleoline to draw a card, get something good. No, nope, not that grand. So we will refresh and start a new phase. We don't have a Gandalf. Gandalf would save our lives right now. Now, I did do a bit of research on this, and I was thinking about Hammerhorn's forced ability is after he engages you, deal 5 damage to a single hero you control. Now, I do not believe that is deflected by defense in any way, so it's 5 straight damage, so it kills any hero without like Citadel Plate on them, for instance, which is not in this deck. And the forced is after he engages you. So I thought maybe you could bring him out with the Son of Arnor and you engage him and then you forest snare him. But I think engagement works both ways. So if you engage the Hammerhorns, they're also engaging you, therefore you get the 5 damage. Not good. So threat management or a sneaky Gandalf is the way to go. In fact, right now I'm going to play out Gleoline to draw a card. Nope, not what we wanted. Not what we wanted at all. So I'm going to play a Dunedain Mark on Aragorn for Feirdred's resource. And nothing else. So for the quest phase, I'm going to give over 4, 5, and 6. Yep, we're going to go for 6, and we'll ready Aragorn for free using Feirdred's resource. So 6 versus 1 in the staging area at the moment, 3 in the staging area, so we get 3 tokens, and that takes us on to 2A. As you move through Mirkwood, hounded by spiders, the forest path forks before you. And 2B, unsure of what lies ahead but spurred by the urgency of your message, you choose a path and proceed. When you defeat a stage, proceed to one of the 2 chosen path stages at random. And I believe Octagon will choose one for you at random after you complete this stage. So, we now get another engagement. And shadow cards galore. So Denethor will defend against this one, as it seems it gets extra strength this turn. The Erebor Hammersmith defend against this one, and Aragorn is going to take this one undefended. So let's go ahead and resolve Denethor's. There's no shadow, so 3 against 3 does nothing. Now, yep, we're just going to take the risk. No shadow, so 2. He gets 1 more wound on him. He's quite hardy, this Hammersmith. I don't want to target that card anymore. And this one's going undefended on Aragorn, please. Good. So we get 2 wounds on Aragorn, which we will immediately exhaust the Daughter of Nimmerdale to heal. So Denethor's exhausted, the Hammersmith's exhausted. Aragorn is going to hit back for 4. Yep, we're just going to kill off this one spider and leave these 2 for next round. So everyone's going to refresh, going to gain our resources. Not a lot of help. We're going to exhaust Gleoline to draw a card. No help whatsoever. Now, we do not want to quest hard here because Hummerhorns, we want to find something to deal with them first. And this has only got 2 points in it, so we have to be very careful. We're just going to quest with Aragorn. No. Yeah, just Aragorn. And then I'll take a resource off him to ready him. So we're committing 4 to the quest versus... Oh dear. Each player discards all event cards in his hand. We have 2 doozies. And unfortunately, that also means that we pass this by 3. So, what is the path? The trail winds into one of the darkest, most tangled parts of the forest. You sense that a foul, dark presence is hunting you, and you move quickly in an attempt to avoid its evil. Don't leave the path. The shadow grows darker, and you realise that a foul presence is aiming to draw you from the path. You must defeat it to pass this way. When revealed, each player must search the encounter deck and discard pile for 1 spider card, add it to the staging area. The players must find and defeat Ungoliant Spawn to win this game. Now, we have a choice here. We're going to look at the encounter deck. We have to defeat Ungoliant Spawn. The choice is, do we... It's not in there, this must be in the discard pile. Do we pull it out? Where are you, my friend? Where are you? There we are there. Now, his when revealed won't do anything, but it does kill basically anyone who we put in front of him. Now, we could survive this round and forest snare him and then just hope to God we get some extra cards. Yep. So we're going to pull out Ungoliant Spawn and do we want to deal with another forest spider? It's a forest spider or a king spider. King spider we can kill in 1 round with Aragorn. We'll just take a forest spider. So now we get to the engagement. Unfortunately, we're fighting all 4. So shadow, 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 and shadow. We're going to throw our Hammersmith under the bus. So he is taking the damage from Ungoliant Spawn. Denethor will defend against this forest spider, which gets +1 attack this turn. Theodred will defend against this one. Will he? You know, actually, we're going to sacrifice one of our Daughters of Nimrodel, and we will take this one undefended on Theodred and take the risk. Okay, so Ungoliant Spawn, no matter what this reveals. Yeah. Hammersmith, you done well by us, but you're gone, buddy. Denethor, no shadow, so it's free against free defense, so there's nothing there. Daughter Nimrodel, you're also dead. Very sorry. And this one is undefended on Feared, so he does get 2 damage, but he's not dead. And we can fight back now. So we get to hit back for 4/6 this turn. So we would get to do 4 points of damage to the Ungoliant Spawn, which we're going to do. We'll tap the Daughter of Nimmerdale to heal these 2 wounds on Feared. Wrong button. And that's us. So we're going to refresh. Draw another card. Please be something good. Nope. So we'll go ahead and tap Gleowine, draw into something juicy. No! At least we got a chump blocker for a turn. So we will bring him out. First of all, we're going to play out our Forest Snare on the Ungoliant Spawn. We'll bring out a Guard of the Citadel. Now, actually, will we do this? Will we do this? We've got 4 resources. We could bring out a Faramir, who's a pretty decent defender in his own right. Or we could bring out 2 chump blockers. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to bring out Snowborn Scout, just put a progress token on free 8, or not. Okay. And our Guard of the Citadel. So we'll spend 2 from Feared to bring out Guard of the Citadel, 1 from Aragorn to bring out the Snowborn Scout. Now, this should work. We're going to quest with Aragorn alone, so that's 4. And we'll ready him with his remaining resource. So we're questing for 4 versus... Okay, so we're going to put that on Feared. Caught in a web. It's unfortunate indeed, but we don't raise our threat. So now we're straight on to defence. So Ungoliant Spawn doesn't attack this turn. Denethor will defend, or we'll just deal the shadow cards first. Denethor will defend this spider. Snowborn Scout will defend this one. Guard of the Citadel will defend this one. So Denethor's first. No shadow, and he's fine. Poor Snowborn Scout. Goodbye, my friend. Attacking enemy gets +1. Well, he's gone anyway. And Guard of the Citadel +1. So you're also dead, my friend. But now So now we get to hit back again for do another 4 points of damage. Now we only need 1 more to kill him. 1 more. So if we can just survive this round, then everything's well. And there can be no complaints. So we can't bring anyone on at all. Unfortunately, Feared is tapped out because he has caught in a web. So we can't play anything or anyone from our hand. I think we're going to sacrifice Gleowine because we should win it this round, hopefully. We're going to quest with Aragorn and spend Feared's resource. No. we'll spend Aragorn's resource to ready him. So we're questing for 4 versus 3. That's good. We will then, we won't travel there this turn because we're going to get beasted. So we'll deal shadow cards. Denethor will defend against this one. Sorry, Nimrodel defend against this one. Clearwen will defend against this one, so let's see. Nothing, so that's fine. Daughter Nimrodel, doesn't really matter what this is. She dies. No shadow effect. Clearwen also dies. And now Aragorn will attack Unglint Spawn. He'll do 4, take away 2, so 2 points of damage and kill it. The spider is dead, and if players, this isn't the right card actually. We should be on the one where it says as soon as you defeat Unglint Spawn, the game is won. So we have won the game, which is pretty nice. I thought that was a bit dodgy looking there for a minute. The Hummer Horns are never ever a good sign. We were 1 turn away from basically losing. One of our characters would have been dead. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. It wasn't the tidiest. We sacrificed a lot of allies, but them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. So we're going to go and see what our score is. 109. I have absolutely no clue if that's good. It's probably absolutely rotten. But we passed. So yay. Team Odysseus. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the new series. I'm going to be doing a fair few. I'm enjoying them. Hopefully you'll enjoy them. We'll see if we can maybe do a 2-player with Snake. I'm not sure if he's up for that yet, but we'll discuss it. As always, links will be below the video to Facebook, Twitch, and I guess YouTube. Likes, subscribes, comments, criticisms are always welcome. You can hit me up and give me a friend request on Facebook, and also please thumbs up the video. They're all very, very welcome and very, very well received. So thanks again guys, hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.